Good morning, January 20th, 2021, and I'm Michael Oden, and I'd just like to say good morning everyone, and just talk about things that are going on in the world today. January 20th is Inauguration Day. We say goodbye to one president and hello to our next president. And I just would like all of us, American, to get behind our new president and let's hope for success. It's time to get rid of that awful stain that Trump has left behind and show that we are true Americans. Show what happened in the last 4 years, last 2 weeks, is not America. And just prove our point by getting behind our president. I know some of us are confused, some of us are believing that the election was stolen. But we can go back to every election. Imagine 2000, how Al Gore felt. So it's time for us to heal and get behind Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and let's just hope and pray that they run a successful presidency and vice presidency. Let's do that as Americans. You know, with heightened security over the inauguration, 12 National Guard members have been called off of duty for comments or texts that they have made. They did not release what was said, but it had to be something detrimental to cause this. That is our problem in America. We can have different views because we are a very diverse nation. We cannot be divided. And when division comes into the factor, it causes hatred, it causes misinterpretation, and it's just not a good thing. So I just pray for the 12 servicemen that they open their minds and whatever it was I have not heard, just open up their minds and realize it's America first. Then, from the great state of Minnesota, the state that I'm proud to be from, grew up in Minneapolis, Bloomington, Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, went to visit Trump after all this to give his support to their beliefs. And I say to him, you must not want your product to sell. Then I looked up and suppliers are taking his My Pillow off the shelf. There's a time to pick your battle. There's a time to pick a fight. We know as husband and wives, we hope that doesn't happen in our household, but we know that there's going to be some type of confrontation. A lot of times, sometimes it's funny. And I'm not talking about a physical action. I'm just, it could, you know how it goes with married couples. It could be you left the bread out last night. You forgot to set the alarm clock. The garbage man is coming. Just the little things that we fight about. Everybody knows what it is. But we pick our battles. But when you're a major distributor of something that you have promoted over the last few years, My Pillow, you need to stand neutral and not get involved in certain things. That's asinine. And all these corporations that are pulling donations from political campaigns and political parties over what has happened over the last couple of weeks is a very, very smart move. You don't want to be involved or known to contribute to something that is hateful, dishonest, and not of America. So Mike Lindell, my pillow guy, I don't know what to say to you. It's just, that was very, very stupid. To show your support when you have something that may have made you, I don't know your financial situation, but may have made you a millionaire. But now your suppliers have forfeited your contract with them. Nice going. We are still a divided house. And a divided house will never stand. You know, husband battling against wife, wife battling against children. You know the battles in the house. You know, I didn't want the blue one, I wanted the red one. And it's not a good thing to have a divided house. And we are a divided nation right now, and we don't have to be. We're divided because there are people that totally believe in one way of life, Trumpism, and people that believe in diversity, believe that we are America, a land of opportunities. And we need to get to that and we took a step backwards with Trump. The greatest nation in the world, and people aren't trusting us, aren't trusting our president. And that's what we have to get back to. We have to get back to people loving us, people trusting us, and wanting to live here in America. We have so much to offer. And it's time for us to stop being divided, and being diverse is okay. You know, and sit there and look at things over the years. You know, in Minnesota, where I mentioned I'm from, 1998, when Jesse Ventura was elected governor. And I look at that the same way Trump was elected. I think, and I'm speculating here, people are tired of politics as usual. They want someone to shake up the status quo. Jesse didn't want to fight. And when I say fight, the good fight, you have to fight. You have to fight for the children, you have to fight for the women, you have to fight for the men, you have to fight for black, you have to fight for white, you have to fight if you're a Republican, you have to fight if you're a Democrat. And it's not a bad thing. It gets our voices heard. Jesse didn't want to fight, he gave up. Trump wants to fight, but he wants to fight for his power. Follow me down this dark alleyway and I'll lead you nowhere. That's what he wants. That's his vision of America. And there are people that will drink his Kool-Aid, that will get in bed with him. And because they believe in our presidents. Not just Trump, they believe in our president. And there's nothing wrong with believing in your president. But watch. Stay awake. Watch what they're doing. And they're not right. Speak out. And that's what's going on with Mr. Trump. He's not right. And he's not held accountable for anything he has done. Yes, they try to do the right thing, tell him the right thing, but he has his own agenda. So, with a few hours left in his presidency, let's just send him off and hope we never hear from him again. And the House has passed the article of impeachment. And it's let's make sure, senators, that it gets passed in the Senate as well, for this man can just go away. He is bad news for everyone. And, I mentioned it plenty of times. Ted Cruz, I don't know what your issue is. He speaks very ugly of you and your family, and you support this man. So just pick your battles, and there are people that will fight you for the stupidest reason. Just because they want to believe differently than you are, and that's fine. But we have to make sure that we stand our ground, and it hurts, but we have to give in at times as well. People will fight you every step of the way, and over the dumbest reason: the water's too wet, the snow is white. Who knows what you're going to have to battle for? But just make sure you fight the good fight, believe in yourself, and whatever you do, make sure it's for the good of everyone, not just for you. That's what the last 4 years has been like. Whatever is good for Donald, not for our nation, not for, people. We are built on immigration here in the United States. And people don't want to believe it, but we're all immigrants here. All of us are immigrants. And that's what we have to realize. And without what everybody fought for: jobs, fishing rights, hunting rights, environmental rights, we would just be just another nation. That's why we are envied all over the world. People want to see what we have to offer. And it's a lot. And don't let the American dream pass you by. Don't fight a fight that's not going to get you anywhere. The water is wet. The snow is white. Accept it. I love everyone. God bless America. Hug your kids, kiss your spouse, stay involved, keep evolving, and stay awake. Thank you.